Boy, this crazy, man. Boy, this crazy, man. Boy, this is crazy work right here, bro. This is like, man, man. Let me take this coat off, man. Let me get this coat off of me, bro. Let me get this coat off. I gotta take this coat off of me, man. I gotta get rid of the coat, bro. It's only right that I get rid of the coat. It's only right, man. It's only right that I get rid of the coat. Woo, woo, man, man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. It's only right that I get rid of the coat. Yep. It's only right that I get rid of the coat. I gotta get rid of the coat. I've got to get rid of the coat, man. Crazy work coming up, bro. Some crazy work about to come up. Some crazy, crazy work about to come up, man. Mm, 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 mm. Boy, I gotta I ain't gonna hold y'all, right? I ain't gonna hold y'all too long, man. I can't hold y'all too long today, man. I know I've been taking a lot of y'all time today, and I just it never seems to amaze me, man. When you got people, when you got these clowns, you know what I'm saying, sending you emails. I'm talking about on a daily basis, guys. Y'all can only imagine how many emails I get a day, bro. I get so many emails a day. It's crazy. It's crazy work, bro. But at the end of the day, somebody got to tell the truth, bro. And like, I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I'm not gonna say here and discredit Martin Luther King by no means necessary, because Martin Luther King was definitely a great leader, civil rights leader. He definitely did some good things for the people, man. But at the end of the day, it's very hard and difficult for me to place Martin Luther King before Donald Trump. I can't do it. I cannot place Martin Luther King before Donald Trump, man. You know what I'm saying? Huh? What? You have been reported for harassment and cyberbullying content that targets individuals with malicious insults, threats. Please remove the video within 5 minutes before account termination. Is that true? Oh, that's fake. Is that fake what I'm reading up there from YouTube? Oh, I was finna say, what? Man, come on. Y'all gotta stop that, man. Y'all please stop trolling me, bro. Stop trolling me, man. Like for real, for real. Don't do that. That is crazy, bro. That is crazy. And I'm just sitting here minding my business, bro. Like, as soon as I get on here, I gotta deal with this. I gotta deal with this. Like, come on, give me a break, guys. Every day. Like, I got people right now sending me emails talking about I'm wrong for placing Donald Trump before Martin Luther King. And I'm like, listen, guys, Martin Luther King was a great leader. I'm not taking nothing away from MLK. I think he was an excellent leader. I think he did a lot for the civil rights movement. I think he did great things for us leading the black people, whatever the case may be. But it's very hard and difficult for me to sit here and say that MLK was a better leader than Donald Trump. I can't say that. Listen, I cannot stop to place MLK before Donald Trump. It's virtually impossible. You know what I'm saying? I don't think MLK was better than Malcolm X. I think Malcolm X was a better teacher, a better educator, a better leader, and he had more insight than Martin Luther King. But that's my personal opinion on that part. But it's a fact. It's a fact knowing right now. Can't nobody tell me right now. Nobody right now can sit here and tell me that MLK was a better individual leader than Donald Trump. You can't do it. It's virtually impossible. I mean, like, why would I sit here? Listen, can y'all hear me clearly in my mic? Could y'all see me? Could y'all hear me clear in this mic? Yes or no? Yes or no? Do y'all hear me? Do y'all hear me? Do y'all hear me in this microphone or not, guys? Can y'all hear me? So, Dwayne, you can't hear me talking through this mic right here that I got in my hand. For real, for real? Oh, I thought maybe y'all could hear me with the mic. Man, I got the mic in my hand trying to make... I need one of my moderators to come on and put me up on game, bro. I don't know if somebody... Okay, appreciate that. Appreciate that. So what I was saying, right? MLK was probably ahead of his time, right? That's what somebody just said. Ed Forms said MLK was ahead of his time, right? But when you talk about, having a huge impact, not on just America, but having an impact on the world from a universal standpoint, I'm talking about other countries. Nobody comes closer than Donald Trump. Appreciate that. You can't place nobody before Donald Trump. It's virtually impossible. So now the debate is, I got the poll up right now. Number one, if you think Donald Trump was a better leader. Number two, if you think it was MLK. It's a very interesting topic, right? For the time he was in. Okay, this is what I'm going to say, right? This is what I'm going to say right here. And I want to be as clear as possible. I don't want to feel like I'm rubbing anybody the wrong way, right? But what I would honestly say is this right here. The things that Donald Trump, and listen, I want y'all to listen at me and listen at me real good. The things that Donald Trump is doing right now at the current, it's hard for me to say anybody. It's hard for me to place anybody before President Donald Trump, right? And not only that, what I don't understand is this here. In despite of the great things that Donald Trump is doing for America, right? In despite of the great things that President Donald Trump is doing for America, why ain't nobody giving this man his flowers? Why people still have a lot of... I don't exaggerate. How am I exaggerating? Because I'm speaking the truth. If that's what y'all... If y'all want to lead the lie, lead the lie. I'm not gonna sit here and just say MLK because he's black and I'm black. No, it don't work like that. I'm not colorblind, bro. Yeah, I might. You know what, Stacey Lee? I may have a worm eat my brain. Who knows? But right now, that's not gonna change what I'm saying. Donald Trump, to me, is the best individual leader in the history of this country, bro, in this world, by far. There is nobody out there that you can compare to Donald Trump right now. The closest to me that I can say, the closest to Donald Trump, and I say closeness, is not real close. There's a cushion between the two. But if I had to go with somebody else next to Donald Trump, I would say Abraham Lincoln. Because Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves. That's what Lincoln did. Lincoln freed... Listen, let me tell you something. Lincoln freed the slaves, right? We know that. He abolished slavery. You know, he did all of that good stuff. And as black people, we have to respect Abraham Lincoln, for the things that he done for our ancestors and for our culture. But if you're talking about, if I had to go with somebody right now from those times to these times, there is nobody coming close to Donald Trump. If you agree with me that Donald Trump is the greatest individual in America history, type the number 1 in the chat. I need y'all to type the number 1 in the chat if you really believe that Donald Trump is the greatest individual in all of America history. Because that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Nobody's going to get me to change what I'm saying. That's, as a matter of fact, what I just said is not even an opinion. That's a fact. That is a known fact that Donald Trump is the greatest leader in American history. And I see you got people running from the live stream, right? And I noticed that every time, listen, man, listen. This is what I want y'all to understand, right? When we talking about topics like this, don't get in your feelings and be like, well, oh, how the hell he gonna put a white man before a black man? Don't get in your feelings, guys. That is the worst thing that you can potentially possibly do in your lifetime. Getting in your feelings. There is no need to have no feelings and emotions when it comes to this type of topic, because like I said, if you can tell me, if you can show to me or tell me that there was a better individual leader in American history than Donald Trump, then I shut my mouth up. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat right now. Put it in the chat right now. Name somebody that you think was better than Donald Trump or currently better than Trump. Name them. No, Abraham Lincoln. No. Abraham Lincoln did one great deed. He freed the slaves. That was it. Literally everyone like who? Everyone like who? Y'all keep saying everyone. Let me tell y'all something, man. I don't care what nobody say. Nobody has been more impactful to this country than President Donald Trump. I don't care what you say. I'm talking about a president that survived multiple assassination attempts. That's number one. This man survived multiple assassination attempts. Number two, this man got convicted on some of the most bogus felonies in all of American history. But he was able to overcome that. And then they say, well, he raped a porn star. He paid a porn star. He did. Listen, let me tell y'all something. It doesn't matter what they threw at President Donald Trump. He was able to overcome all adversity, bro. Donald Trump was able to overcome all of those obstacles that came in his direction. And he turned those obstacles into golden opportunities. And where we are at today in America, at this point in time, we haven't been in this position in years because of the Democrats. The Democrats. Right. They had this country messed up for not 4 years, but 12 years. Out of the last 16 years, the Democrats had office 12 years. And we felt the effects of it. That's until President Donald Trump took office and swore to the people. President Donald Trump said promises made, promises kept. And can't nobody come in my chat right now and tell me that President Donald Trump is not living up to those expectations. I don't care about that. I don't care about none of that. You can say what you want to say about me and my president in the chat. It's not going to change nothing, guys. It's not going to change nothing. Y'all just need to simply wake up, open your eyes, smell the coffee, and accept the fact that we have a new sheriff in town. Someone that finally cares about the American people. Guys, look at what we've been through with Kamala and Joe Biden in office. And who is Kamala Harrison? That sat here and say, oh, I'm running for president in 2028. Well, who gonna vote for her? Who gonna vote for Kamala Harrison in 2028? You gonna vote for her? So you literally saying you're gonna vote for Kamala Harrison. What are you voting for? What are you voting for if you vote for Kamala Harrison? Kamala Harrison is not the truth. Kamala Harrison could not maintain the great things that Donald Trump has established for this country. James Brown said it's a man's world, not a woman's world. Kamala Harrison is just trying to make history. She want to go down and say, well, you know what? I was the first and only woman ever became president of the United States of America. Well, guys, that's not going to work. Double tap the stream for the win. Like, share, subscribe, comment, turn on all post notification bells, tell a friend to let a friend know your boy Self-Conscious, a.k.a. Self-Con Live, and I'm popping my shh like I always do. And the podcast show is right around the corner. The podcast show is right around the corner. It's finna get ugly. It's finna be a lot of people that's upset with Self-Conscious. It's gonna be a lot of people's upset with, guess what? The messenger. Kamala Harrison is gonna disappoint y'all yet again. Y'all see what she did when she lost the election? She turned her backs. Y'all was out there in the front ready to clap hands, and she went out the back. You a good old boy. Thank you very much, sir. Challengers, I appreciate that. I strive to be the best bootlicker I can be. Thank you, sir. Thank you for being a perfect reminder. Let me know that I'm a bootlicker, that I'm a John or Johnny Cake. I thank you very much. Now hit the like button for me. Since I said I concur with that, hit the like button for me. Can I get you to hit the like button? If you can't hit the like button, then shut your mouth. Because your opinions, whatever you got to say, don't mean nothing to me. I'm just the messenger, guys. And like I said, let's see what that poll's saying. That poll is showing that Donald Trump is kicking butt right now. Huh? Donald Trump is kicking butt right now in that poll at the top. See, the people, that's what you put it up and you let the people decide. You let the people decide who they think is the greatest individual in America history. And then the poll is going to tell you everything. That is the majority. The majority overrules. The majority overrides. The majority wins it all. And like I say, I'm not taking nothing away from MLK. Martin Luther King was a great man. He was a real good man. He had some of the best and greatest intentions in all of mankind history. But I'm still not going to edge him or put him before Donald Trump. I don't want to hear now why we was in different eras. They was living in different time zones. Donald Trump, listen, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something about President Donald Trump that y'all don't know, right? I'm going to share something with y'all. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm going to say something about Donald Trump that a lot of people might take offense. But I got to say it. Because if I'm going to tell the truth, I got to speak the facts. I just can't say here and just sugarcoat and be biased. That's one thing I'm not going to do. Y'all may want me to do that, but I'm not going to do that, right? Because I don't want to give nobody the opportunity to say I told you so. Yeah. I don't want to give nobody the opportunity to say I told you so. And the poll and the survey says 61% of the people are leaning towards President Donald Trump. How embarrassing. Miguel, what's embarrassing about what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you what's embarrassing. Can I tell you what's embarrassing? Since y'all want to say embarrassing, I can tell you what's embarrassing. I'm going to tell you what's embarrassing. Black people killing black people every day and trying to blame the white man. That's embarrassing. Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever thought about that part? Black people killing black people every day and trying to blame the white man. Now that's embarrassing. That is sick. That is super, super sick. So now you telling me I'm not in position to voice my opinion or how I feel about this current situation that's at hand? Charlie Kirk said it best. Dr. Charlie Kirk said it best. Black people are black people's own downfall. And I concur with Charlie Kirk. I agree with everything Charlie Kirk had to say. Because Charlie Kirk spoke truth. Charlie Kirk spoke facts. Y'all said it was racism. I said it was just being honest and upfront about the situation. Something that I can't contest, something that you can't contest, something that the world can't contest. Because that's what we are seeing every day. Black on black violence at an all-time high. Stop playing with me. Don't play with me, because I ain't going to play with you. You may want to hide and sugarcoat. I'm not too good at doing any of that. I'm not too good at doing any of that. Only thing I'm good and great at is being honest and upfront with the people. And at the end of the day, that's what I feel like the people deserve. The people deserve somebody that's going to be honest. It's not somebody that's going to come on here and be biased and say, oh, well, you know what? That's a white man right there, boy. No, ain't no way. Man, bump that white man. He racist. No, I don't do that. Trump ain't got to be there in 2028. J.D. Vance going to be there. And if Charlie Kirk was still with us, Charlie Kirk would have potentially been president of the United States of America in 2028. Don't play with me, bro. Don't play with me. Don't tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. Charlie Kirk would have been president of the United States of America, whether it was in 2028 or 2032. Charlie Kirk would have been president. And guess what? A lot of y'all got to live with the fact, right? A lot of y'all, let me tell y'all something, right? A lot of y'all got to live with the fact, a lot of y'all out there, a lot of you haters out there. Yeah, I live in the truck. Okay, Larry. Okay. That's right, Sass Network. Okay, I live in the truck. So what about that? What you live in, clown? What you live in? What, you mad because I'm on here talking about the white man? You don't like that? I'm not racist, bro. I'm not racist. I'm not racist. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, listen, I always tell y'all, right? And I never miss a beat when I do it. I could be stupid. I could be ignorant. I could be whatever. It ain't going to change the fact that Charlie Kirk nailed it on the head. Black people's biggest downfall. That's right. Ain't nothing going to change that. You not going to change that. Charlie Kirk said what he said, and I concur with what Charlie Kirk had to say. That's right. Charlie Kirk was a man of his word. He stood for something, for integrity. He was a God-fearing man, and he was just carrying out the will that God wanted him to carry out, to try to bring the people together, to try to educate the people, to do a lot of things for the people's. And y'all got to think about it. Charlie Kirk's best friends are black. And I'm not just talking. He had several friends that was black, man. Just like President Donald Trump, y'all see he was racist. This man had been in relationships with 2 or 3 black women. I'm talking about years in relationships. So don't say here and tell me and try to blow that bullshit smoke up my ass about President Donald Trump and damn Charlie Kirk being racist. I don't want to hear that. Y'all want to hear that. That's what y'all want me to be on here promoting right now. Y'all want me to bag y'all up. Y'all want me to promote racism. Y'all want me to be biased. Give you what you want. Because just like I celebrate white people that deserve to be celebrated, I celebrate black people that deserve to be celebrated. Candace Owens, Doc Rich, and the list goes on and on. There's a few more black people out there that I celebrate and give them their props and kudos, flowers or whatnot. But for the most part, a lot of them, like Ben Crump just in it for the money. That's just like the kid that they found hanging at that college. They already talking about, well, it was racism, man. It was lynched. He was lynched. He was harmed by some white people, this and that. Man, let me tell y'all something. Don't y'all know you have stupid motherfuckers out here that do commit suicide? Have you ever heard anything that's called suicide? You have people out here doing some dumbass shit. I know people personally right now that done hung themselves. Black men that got up in a tree, put a noose around their neck, and hung themselves. So you mean to tell me, oh, because it happened on the college campus? Oh, well, I don't think he would have hung himself on no college campus. Why not? Why not? Tell me what makes y'all think that it's virtually impossible that this man couldn't have hung himself on the damn college campus. See, y'all always talking reckless out there. Y'all always talking reckless, don't know what you're talking about. And like I said, every time you don't never hear nothing from Ben Crump with his George Jefferson receiving ass hairline. You don't never hear nothing from Ben Crump until it's police brutality or something like this shit right here. Now he want to make it seem like it's a race thing. That's what Ben Crump do. That's what's going on. You don't hear nothing from the bootlicking ass nigga. You don't hear nothing from Ben Crump. When ain't shit going on, you don't hear nothing about Ben Crump. Now, Reverend Al Sharpton used to be on it. Al Sharpton was a true civil rights leader. Reverend Al Sharpton will always involve himself in something, whether it was a police brutality or whatever. But this Ben Crump trying to make this situation with this black kid out here at this college, and then you got Colin Kaepernick. Colin Kaepernick. Oh, he gonna pay for the money so they can do an independent autopsy to see what really happened. Well, I'm here to tell you right now, Colin, you and your foundation are wasting y'all damn money because that boy hung himself. That young man was going through some shit and hung himself. That's just like Kyron Lacey. God rest his soul. The kid from LSU that killed himself. Stop trying to make it seem like it's hard to believe that a motherfucker hang themselves on the college campus. That ain't hard to believe. Motherfuckers will kill themselves anywhere. They don't have no specific spots where they pick. Wherever they feel like they wanted to go down, that's where it's going to go down. So at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you right now, Charlie Kirk did not die for fentanyl. Stop putting fake information out into the universe. Stop doing that. That's going to get you blocked. That's going to get you blocked. Charlie Kirk did not die from no fentanyl overdose. So y'all already making up. Yes, right. People acting like crime just started. You are absolutely right. Crime been going on for years. Crime has been going on for years. And like I said, I may be out of the YouTube algorithm right now, But I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop doing my live stream. I'm not going to keep speaking truth. I'm not going to keep speaking facts. That ain't going to happen. Point blank, period. That's what y'all want me to do. Y'all want me to say, oh, you ain't got 7, 8, 900, 1,000 people on your live stream. I understand. The algorithm is not going to always be favorable for me. But that don't mean I'm going to stop doing my live streaming. That don't mean I'm going to stop talking my shit. Because the same way I can do it when I got 1,000 people, I'm going to talk the same way when I got 100 people. Charlotte OD don't fit just like George Floyd. Jeremy, if you come back in my chat with that bullshit, time you go. You got to go. Come on, stop false advertising, man. Don't do that. That's right. The truth don't stop, Roy. You already know. And that's what, and you know what? I'm going to stop doing that. I'm going to stop playing with people like that because I got people really thinking and feeling when I say shit like that, they really take it and run with it. So I'm going to stop saying that. So people don't be like, oh man, he crying and complaining about lights. He crying and complaining about, I do that for a reason, man. I do that for a reason. That's to check where the people's at. That's right. R.I.P. Charlie Kirk. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like I said, the truth goes on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Once you are able to identify with whatever's going on, you got to talk about it. We got to address this shit, bro. We know the Democrats had something to do with Charlie Kirk's assassination. We know the Democrats had something to do with the 3 assassination attempts on President Donald Trump. We know that. We know that came from a higher up sources. It don't take a rocket science to figure that out. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I got to do. I got to keep doing what I do. And don't allow what the haters or the trolls say or think about me to affect me or to affect what I do and say when I'm on here. Because like I said, I'm just a messenger. Trump train, top of the hour, double tap the stream for the win. Like, share, subscribe, comment, turn on all post notification bells. Tell a friend to let a friend know your boy Self-Conscious, a.k.a. Self-Con Live, and I'm popping my moderators on my live stream. You don't. What's up, Ronnie? Get a grip on my bullshit? Okay, I will do that. Let me see who you are, Ronnie. Ronnie who? Hey, let me tell you. What's good? I'm cooling, bro. I'm cooling. Taking one day at a time. Checking out these Democrats, these haters. Don't want to see me succeed. Saying that right there. Trying to stop the show. They can't stop the show, though. The show must go on, brother. You know what? That's right. Trump brings the evil haters out. You're absolutely right, Marvin. All of those evil ass Democrat haters out there, Donald Trump bring them out. That's what he do. That's what we good at. That's what we good at doing over here on our side. See, President Donald Trump that made his mark. Donald Trump that made his mark on the country, bro. Man, think about it. Man, just not about a year ago, we wasn't in the position that we in right now. Now that America, man, we was on the downslide. Then no other countries wanted to collaborate with us, elaborate with us. They want to do no type of business, whether it was economical, financially. It wasn't none of that. And then the economy was smashing us. That's right, MAGA back in business. Type MAGA in the chat, guys. Hashtag MAGA in the chat. Let's see how many MAGA supporters I got on here. Hashtag MAGA in the chat. We ain't got but 100 and some people on the live stream, but that's okay. We gonna keep going. We gonna keep mashing the gas. We ain't gonna allow that to affect our live streams. We gonna do what we do best. I just want to know how many MAGAs I got in here. Okay, Christina, I got some MAGAs up in here. That's okay. That's okay. And it's my responsibility as being who I am on here. Like I said, y'all see what just happened. Y'all see my stream just blanked out. Now watch my viewers go from 140 some to about 3 people. You see what I'm saying? My shit just blanked out for no apparent reason. And I know where it's coming from. They don't want to hear me speak the truth. They don't want me to use my voice, bro. I'm telling you, man. This is not a coincidence. I know where this is coming from. They don't want to see me succeed on this platform because I'm talking too much positive stuff. They don't want positivity. They want somebody to be on here with all this negative stuff on these social media platforms and apps, spreading all this negativity to keep the world fucked up like it is. But I'm not with that. That's right, Ethan. That's what I do. You know what? I'm not a Kanye West. I'm me. Don't compare me to nobody else. I don't want to be compared to nobody else. There's only one self-conscious. There'll never be another me. So don't try to put me in nobody else category. I don't give a fuck because Kanye West is black or he a rapper or he a celebrity. I don't care about that. Fuck Kanye West. I'm me. So stop trying to place me within that category or within that settings. Because see, y'all guys don't understand out there. One thing about life, you got to create your own path. Don't try to be like, don't try to imitate a character of yours. Be cool and comfortable within yourself and who you are. Because God said there is nowhere on this earth we can't go. North, east, west, and the south. You break those 4 letters down, that spell news. God say spread the dust hard. I'm just the messenger. So I'm going to take that horse to the water and I'm going to make him drink it. On top of that. But you know, people just say, well, you can lead the horse to the water, but you can't make him drink. That's bullshit. President Donald Trump and Charlie Kirk are 2 of the powerful men in American history. I don't give a damn what you say. I don't know about somebody. Well, that's your history. No, that's history of, and it can't be contested by no means necessary. Keep talking your smack. Keep talking your trash. Keep talking your junk. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares about any of that? There's 5% left on my phone, and it's gonna die. 5% left on my phone, and it's gonna die. That's right. That's right. I'm pathetic in a good way. I'm sick with it. You right. I'm absolutely sick with it. Don't talk on my chain though. Don't talk on my chain. Get off my job. I would say something else. You know what? I'm not gay like you. Brats. Y'all gay. Y'all laws allowing men to marry men. Allowing, you feel me? That's what Democrats do. That's what your haters do. You're gay. Gay, 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 gay. Hey, Marcus, I can't show up 1K, but I can show your ass off my live stream, okay? Watch this here. Watch this. Bye. Bye. You see that? You see how I just deleted him? You see how I just cut him off just that fast? That's what I do, clown. Bozo.